telling you about the wedding traditions. According to the Hindu religion or culture, they believe that this is a bringing of two people to pursue the duty of possession, physical desires, spiritual success, and to obviously make a family and fall in love with each other. But according to the Japanese, they believe it as a connection of two people to pursue well, anyways, then that has to do a lot with money as well, and to get the approval of the society. And then marriage, it's not something that obviously I can relate to, and I don't know about you guys, but I've never been married, and I've actually never been to any other traditional weddings besides the basic Hispanic one and the US one. So I thought it was very interesting to look into different cultures and different religion weddings and traditions. So I will be telling you about the attire, the rituals or ceremonies, and then the costs for the Japanese and the Hindu weddings. For the Japanese attires, the bride normally wears the white kimono. It's normally the traditional white, like in the US they wear the white. And it also comes with this headdress. I can't pronounce the word, so it's really complicated. And then the headdress is normally to cover the head, which hides the horns of jealousy. And by the bride wearing this, it shows acceptance into the family, and it allows her to come into the groom's family with openness. The groom then wears a basic black traditional kimono, and the bride also actually sometimes is painted in all white. I didn't actually get a picture, but she's actually painted in all white, and this symbolizes the pureness of her maiden status. And yeah, and then for the Hindu wedding attire, the bride normally wears a red sari, and the sari normally has all kinds of gems and gold and silver jewelry. They also wear a lot of jewelry. This is the necklace, this is the earrings, and then the headdress. And then they also get their hands hennaed and their feet hennaed as well. And this symbolizes it for keeping away the evil spirits, and depending on how dark the color actually comes out, it also symbolizes how much good luck they would get with the wedding, states Justine Blanchard in the Wedding Tradition Guide. And the one in the middle is the bride actually has a bindi. The bindi symbolizes her being married and her status, her maiden status. And then the groom also wears a sherwani, and it's a long coat-like garment, and he also wears it with a matching turban. And normally the color, they wear red because of the symbol for love and for unity. And then those are the basic attires for the weddings for the groom and the bride. Now I will tell you about the wedding ceremonies and their rituals. For the Japanese, in an article called Introduction to the Japanese Weddings by an anonymous writer, she says that the weddings are normally in the fall or the spring, and it's in a a Shinto style, and they normally only like invite like the family members of the grooms and the groom and the bride, and they do rituals. So they do these drinking rituals, and they also do the basic engagement ritual, which is the exchanging of the rings. They also have an engagement dinner, and the dinner involves the families from the groom and the bride come together for the first time to have a meal, and they also give away gifts wrapped in rice paper. For the Hindus, and the wedding is normally lasting up to 4 to 5 days. It's divided into 3 different sections: the pre-wedding, the wedding, and then the post-wedding. In the pre-wedding, it's the engagement, so they do the exchangement of rings. In the wedding, they are normally taken into a mandap, which is a sacred tent, and there they commence the Canadian ritual, which is basically the gift of the Virgin, and this is said to believe that that the groom is receiving the bride as a gift from the god Vishnu, and after that they pronounce their 7 vowels, and then the groom actually applies a cinder, which is a red cosmetic powder, and they put it on the hair parting of the bride, and then later in the post wedding, they normally go to the groom's house, and they invite the wife in, and they play a bunch of games, and and they bring in the wife, and they try to make her as comfortable as she can with the family, and then they later have a reception for the wife and the groom. So then they party and do what they do, and then and then they have the reception, and then that's how they celebrate their weddings. And then some of the costs they're actually pretty expensive. It surprised me. From a Zexy magazine, wedding magazine, according to the magazine, it states that the typical Japanese wedding can be from 3.44 million yens, which is about $41,000, and then the Hindu is about $40 to $265,000, including all of the ceremonies between the 4 days, and then everything else that comes with it. I talked about the attire. I talked about the wedding rituals, and then I told you about the cost. So I hope now you kind of have a better look into speaking to other different cultures, and yeah. So obviously the wedding and the marriage itself is obviously just the bringing of 2 people together to have a life together between whichever duties it might be, but they were